I would also like to take the opportunity to address some of the misinformation spewed by the Vice President in his press conference yesterday. He made a claim that that the PPP left solar panels, solar systems around the country, in which we took these, and then of course on assumption of our office, we took these solar panels and distributed to our strongholds. Quote, his exact quote. The Vice President, as usual, sought to give the impression that we inherited fully functioning systems which were subsequently discarded or distributed elsewhere. However, let me give the country the full example of what was left by the PPP, the only solar panels that were left by the PPP. Here's what they left. In December of 2013, under the office of the then Office of the President, they entered into sole source contract with a company called Agrim, CEC of Italy, for the supply and delivery of 75 3 megawatt solar panels, solar systems, and 25 1 megawatt solar systems for the sum of $1.1 million US. Sole sourced. In February 2014, they paid an advance of 20% to the company. And then in September of 2014, they paid the balance. Despite having received none of the equipment, they entered into another contract with Agrim for an additional 25 3 megawatt systems for a total of US $313,000 Ghanaian. And by December of 2014, paid out the entire amount. So by December 2014, on the eve of elections, they had paid this company $1.4 million US. And these are the solar panels that the Vice President is claiming. For that money, only 300 of the 1,425 solar panels were ever delivered. No batteries, no inverters, no nothing at all. Just 300 of the panels was delivered. Several efforts were made, and I have all the documents here, were made by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, first to find this company. The company apparently was registered in Italy, to inquire where are the solar panels that they were paid $1.4 million US for in full. GEA also, the Ghana Energy Authority, also made efforts to find out where is the solar panels. What was found out, what was discovered, was quite intriguing. These are the solar panels that they're talking about. The investigations revealed that there is a company called Agrim Italy, SPA, a genuine company in Verona, Italy. However, someone, obviously you know who's in government, registered another company called Agrim CSC SPL out of Italy. The official company has no records of any contract with the government of Guyana. We've contacted them. This information was passed to the Ministry, passed to the audit office. It was passed to SOCU, and we investigated, and it was investigated for 3 years. Obviously, the investigation led to suspicions of local persons well connected to the PPP being the person that established this bogus company that was paid $1.4 million US. And in the end, after having the 300 panels only, valued about 100,000 Guyana dollars, if that much, we wrote the Ministry of Public Infrastructure at that time, wrote to the Office of the President saying that the investigations are incomplete. However, we would like them to release the solar panels, which they did. And we installed the 300 solar panels in a village called Moroccobai, indigenous village called Moroccobai in region number 5. That is the position of the panels, the solar system that the vice president claimed they left, paid a company, a bogus company, 1.4 million US dollars, had nothing delivered. And of course, after the investigation was taking some time, we asked to utilize only the 15 the solar panels in which we installed in Moroccoby, and I don't think Moroccoby is a AP and UAFC stronghold. The vice president has accused me, or accused Tabrook Kaitro News of me providing Kaitro News of questions, and vice versa. So I would like to ask Kaitro News in particular, since we are being accused of being in collaboration, at his next press conference, can you ask the vice president specifically about this? We have all the documentation. I will share with all the media here on this here. And can you ask him who and where are these solar panels that we paid, and ask him the name of the PPP supporter and financer who established the bogus company in Italy. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what was left via solar panels with this government. And if you like to dispute it, obviously I'll share the information. And of course, in his usual style, he will say that we fabricated this information. Fortunately, it is signed by Dr. Mahindra Sharma from GEA. Obviously, I don't think that's how you would accuse him of fabricating. And this was done since 2015. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for the opportunity to address another one of his lies on what was left for the coalition when we assumed office. Thank you.